I'm just giving a chance for someone to come on. See if we can find anyone on here. Hey! Okay. Well, that was a jump. Okay. I got another call from Trent today, and he's doing okay. They've got the toilet tissue and all that, but they still need a few calls to the health department because they've got issues. I'll play that section of the call here in just a bit so y'all can hear it. There's also someone who is following the Honest Citizen page who is calling out to the jail, making threats against them, against the jail and their employees. We don't need that. No one needs that. That needs to stop. It really does. But I'm going to play the section about Trent having a message for all the followers. So.
We need inspectors because there's a dude that sleeps in a drip of water. Like, he can't put anything on his lung because it'll get drenched in water.
Oh, good God.
And there are balloons all over the place, a black mold all over the place. The windows are just letting water come in.
Oh, goodness.
I'm lucky I don't have anything like that. Oh, and apparently one of my fans are threatening to do stuff that are illegal towards these people in the jail. So that's got to stop. You know, I am none of that. I'm professional and civil. If my fans are going to act like that, I don't need them as a fan.
I'm not sure who's threatening to do all that. I haven't seen any of the videos or anything that's being posted, and I haven't gotten notified that anyone's posting comments of that.
Well, the guards have notified me that there's somebody calling up here on a regular basis, threatening to blow the place up, threatening to kill people and stuff like that. So that's got to stop. If that's one of my fans, I do not want. I don't want that kind of fan.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to know that I want this animosity between the police and people to stop. I want us to be able to trust each other again. I want to be positive. That is an honest citizen does not stand by anybody who acts a fool.
All right, I'll make sure to put that section on YouTube. Let everyone hear that.
Okay, because I need you guys to be as strong and hard because I know it hurts. These people have hurt you, they hurt me. I'm sitting in jail, but we have no room for error. We have to show that we're better than them. We have to be accountable for ourselves as well. That's pretty much it. All right, my love. I love you so much. I'm going to go and chilling.
Okay, so, yeah, we don't need any of that. Zombie enforcement, yeah, the guards might be making it up, but why would they make up something that extreme? And it is something that needs brought to the attention of everyone. If that is being done, it's not condoned by anyone here. Yeah, bad cops do make the rest of them look bad too. So, but he also stated earlier in the call that he got all of his commissary that had been held back from him. He's gotten all the clothes that I've ordered from him. If any of you want to put money directly toward him, do not put it on his commissary books. Just order commissary for him. Anything that he has, it costs $20 just for him to talk to the nurse. So any money that's on his books are going to be taken from him, and it's not going to be used specifically for him. So just order commissary. If you can't think of much of anything, just order snacks. Everyone in there loves to have a bag full of snacks. He also likes coffee. He really, really likes coffee. Dangerous Dan, thank you for talking to the Attorney General. It's good to see that there's actually people coming online during the middle of the day. Yeah, yeah. No one needs to be calling and threatening anyone. That's not something that Trent would normally do anyway. He's not one who would do that. So if anyone is calling out there saying that they're his fan, they're putting more issues on him and they're not doing good. It's not condoned by anyone associated with Trent. It's not condoned by anyone associated with me. So just stop doing it. It's not doing any good. It's doing more harm than anything. Yeah, that's basically what it's doing, Zombie. It's giving bad cops more reason to treat him badly. Yeah, everyone's doing what they can. Thank you very much. I've called the prosecuting attorney's office and they still don't have a case file for him. So they haven't even taken anything to court on his stuff. Yeah. Well, he's asking for whoever is doing this to just stop. It's not doing any good. So just please don't do this. Don't threaten anyone else. He's already in there for someone saying that he's threatened someone when he hasn't. So don't get yourself in jail for doing the same thing that they're wanting to put off on him. Yeah, if you want to send any messages to the email associated with this page, go ahead if you think it'll work. I'm also working with Brian Johnson and Chris Powers and Audatron and those people on getting everything that I need to legally for Trent. So you can send anything that you would want to send to me to them. Yeah. Live in Canada, international. Yeah. Yeah, it's all hearsay. Yeah. So does anyone want me to play the video clip over again? Because I can. Okay.
Like everybody's having a good time now. As good of a time as they can in this situation.
So you're saying you're about the only one that's actually getting commissary?
I'm sorry?
You're the only one that's actually getting stuff?
Well, yeah, clothes and stuff like that. Because if they order it, they just don't fill it. They put the money back on the books, and then they charge them tax. It's a scam. Oh, we need inspectors because there's a dude that's sleeping under a drip of water. Like, he can't put anything on his bunk because it'll get drenched in water.
Oh, good God.
And there are balloons all over the place, a black mold all over the place. The windows are just letting water come in.
Oh, goodness.
I'm lucky I don't have anything like that. Oh, and apparently one of my fans are threatening to do stuff that are illegal towards these people in the jail. So that's got to stop. You know, I am none of that. I'm professional and civil. If my fans are going to act like that, I don't need them as fans.
I'm not sure who's threatening to do all that. I haven't seen any of the videos or anything that's being posted, and I haven't gotten notified that anyone's posting comments of that.
Well, the guards have notified me that there's somebody calling up here on a regular basis, threatening to blow the place up, threatening to kill people and stuff like that. That's got to stop. If that's one of my fans, I don't want that kind of fan.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to know that I want this animosity between the police and people to stop. I want us to be able to trust each other again. I want a positive. That is an honest citizen does not stand by anybody who acts a fool.
All right, I'll make sure to put that section on YouTube. Let everyone hear that.
Okay, because I need you guys to be as strong and hard because I know it hurts. These people have hurt you. They've hurt me. I'm sitting in jail, but we have no room for error. We have to show that we're better than them. We have to be accountable for ourselves as well. That's pretty much it. All right, my love. I love you so much. I'm gonna go.
So, not now. Even if you say something like that, that's a negative thing. And in the schools systems, that's considered bullying. In general society, that's considered something that you can be put in jail on too because you're inciting someone to do self-harm. I don't know who's making the calls out there. They're just saying someone that's saying he's a fan of Trent is calling out there and making threats against the guards and against the facility. It needs to stop. It may be your suggestion not now, but it's still not nice. Inciting someone to do self-harm, no, you don't want to do that. No one wants to do that. So yeah, dangerous Dan, as many people as possible call for an investigation. The fact that it's getting that bad, that water is dripping on an inmate, they've got the black mold blooming everywhere, it's ridiculous. It really is. So, but I just wanted to go online and let y'all hear that. That's the conditions that are going on right now in the jail. We don't need anyone making further issues for Trent or anyone else. So if you're wanting to incite someone like that, don't do it. Do it under your own name. Do not call and say you're a fan of Trent because he is not condoning your actions. Thanks, Peachy. Yeah. Someone that doesn't like him would call and do that, but it's not condoned. But all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It's a short video. I'm gonna still make a few more calls. Like I said, the DA isn't picking up the charges on anything as of yet. I'm gonna see if the public defender's office has the charges for him. He says he hasn't seen a lawyer at all. I'm the only one out here actually defending him. So y'all remember, if you want to send money, there's the PayPal that I'm using for anything that might be needed for legal stuff. That includes printer ink, paper. If he's needing something for commissary and I can't afford it, like I said, he's a coffee person. So I'm trying to keep him in coffee at least once a week. But Dangerous Dan, I'll copy that and send you a blank message. If my mouse will work. There we go. But yeah, y'all, if you see anyone making comments that are derogatory toward anyone associated with Trent or the detention center he's in, please ask them to stop. If anyone from the detention center, if you make calls and they start saying stuff about people making threats, make sure to tell them that's not what you're doing. Threats of any kind is not associated with us. We're fighting that. So he doesn't want anyone to do that. It's not something he would do. He doesn't want any of you to do that. Thank you, OG. Well, they're claiming to be his fans. So that's the problem, is they're claiming to be his fans, which makes it to where he is the one that has to take responsibility for all that. Just to know the proper channels. Channels for what, OG? Oh, the numbers. Well, what I can do, OG, is I'll put the numbers and stuff in the description. I haven't filled that out yet. So, what numbers do you want? Now, there are good cops, so not all cops deserve to be punished. But you have your opinion. Everyone has their own. So, yeah, Otto, we know we can't control what anyone does or says, but in association with Trent, in association with me, in association with this channel, we do not condone anyone calling and making threats of any kind to anyone or any place. So, all right, well, if y'all need information on anything, just put a comment on the video. I'm about to jump off. Yeah, we don't want anyone talking like that on this channel. You're right, just. Yeah, if you look in the title, a friend of mine started a hashtag Free Honest Citizen. He is a he works with Red Wolf Radio at ASU, and he started the hashtag. So if you want to put the hashtag on there, it's hashtag Free Honest Citizen. So that way anyone can see anything that's posted with that hashtag. Okay, OG, I'm going to have to find the number for the health inspectors in this area. I haven't looked that up yet, so I'll have to find that and get it back to you. No, the jail itself wouldn't be able to do much. They do minimum requirements, so they wouldn't be wanting to do much. Yes, thank you, Central. Now I'm going to go back on here in a little while and redo the description for this video because, like I said, I didn't post anything for the description. I'll look up all the numbers that anyone might need. If you have a suggestion for a number that you might want, go ahead and post it in the comments, and I'll look it up and try to get it in there. Gima, the governor, I've tried sending a message to the governor, but they don't have a email that goes directly to them. And the mail takes months and months to get actually to the governor. It gets to his aides before it gets to him, and they tend to throw a lot of it out. So I've contacted the Attorney General by email. I've contacted the ACLU. The same email that I sent to the Attorney General, I sent to the local DA. And I'm trying to call the DA and the Public Defender's Office a couple of times a week just to update and make sure they're still getting on it. Just me, the representative's office here in Jonesboro is the reason he's in jail, because one of his employees took a conversation that he had with Trent in the hallway and reported it, saying that Trent had made a threat against Officer Thrasher of UPD. So there's no audio to the video, and the only thing they have is this supposed witness statement that never happened, according to Trent. So we can continue the welfare checks, but he's getting his medications, he's getting the commissary and stuff like that. He's not being secluded. He's okay right now, and if anything does start up on him, he's got my phone that I'm keeping minutes for him on, so he can contact me, and then I'll put anything on YouTube and let you know when we need to ramp up calling the jail itself. Let's see. Yeah, black mold is not good anywhere. Well, the calls that they have on the governor's website go to a system. And the only way that you can get anything sent to them is through emails. So I've been sending email to everyone I can, calling everyone that I can, and just, I get a headache when I try to think of all the numbers. So, yeah, he's getting a large print Bible from the Jehovah's Witness tonight. He's been borrowing someone else's Bible so that he can read that. Some of the other inmates have books he's been reading, stuff like that. So yeah, he's got some stuff that he can read. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome for the update, OG. Well, Trent likes to be called Harry Potter because he, as a child, had a scar on his head that was in the same form of the Harry Potter mark, and he ended up getting it tattooed over so that it looked even more like the Harry Potter mark. So yeah, he, with his glasses, he can pass for a Harry Potter lookalike. Okay, thank you, Zombie. Chris has been keeping me in contact with people as well, so if you contact him, he'll probably contact me about it. Well, the Bible that he's getting is from Jehovah's Witness, so I don't know what version he's getting. Huh? I don't have any documentation for domestic battery signed. I don't know what that's about. So yeah, stunt dummy, I don't know what you're talking about. Is that someone else's stuff that you're talking about? Yes, thank you, Peachy. I try to do my best. My friends are keeping me in high spirits and everything. And I'm trying not to depend on them too much because I don't have a car. So I'm trying to do the calls and emails that I can do from home. So, okay. Stunt dummy, if you're trying to troll here, please don't. We're not wanting trolls. OG, I don't know how to set up mods. Stunt dummy, if you want to have your own opinion, go ahead. You're not making anything nicer, so go on. I'm using YouTube to go on, so. Okay, thank you, Dangerous Dan. Once they take the stuff, once they take the habeas or anything that's filed for him, they have a certain timeline, yes, but the court has to take the documents. Without a case number to go along with them, they won't file the documents until they have that case number. So we're waiting on them to get a case number to associate with everything before we can do anything else. Okay, I'm adding a few mods. Yeah, Dave, right now we're just trying to make his stay in the jail as easy as possible until we can get him out or until his court date gets him out. Hey, Chris. But as soon as we can get him out, as soon as we can get the charges that they have against him right now taken care of, I'm also accumulating information, names, dates, everything to file charges against everyone involved for defamation of character, filing of false police reports, everything. So, thank you, OG. Thank you. I just had a friend of mine help cut it. It's been a little over 6 months since I cut it, so I kind of needed a little trim. Yes. Anything that we can do to stop them in their tyranny will help others down the road. So. Oh, hi from the UK. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start making dinner soon. I've got to thaw something out to cook, so I'm gonna jump off here. Post comments on any numbers that you want me to put in the description, and I'll look those up and post them in the description in about an hour or two. I'll try to get all those numbers together and get them posted. So yeah, y'all have a good evening. Feel free to play back the video. I played the audio clip from the phone call a couple of times. Again, if you see anyone posting threats against anyone else associated with Trent, stop them. If you hear reports of anyone threatening anyone at the jail or the jail itself, don't hesitate to put them in their place. It's not something that anyone associated with the Honest Citizen page condones. So it needs to stop. Anyone threatening the staff or the facility that he is in is only putting him in danger. So it needs to stop. Yeah, no case number means it's not being filed. So they've got the paperwork, it's just not being sent through. Like I said, I'm going to get off here. It's already been a half hour. So y'all have a good night. Like I said, post the numbers that you want me to put up, and I'll put it in the description. So y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.